Y'all got your night vision, your party tools, ammo, ballistic band-aid pouches, all kinds of gear you spent hundreds or sometimes thousands of dollars on. But here's a little nugget most of y'all probably forgot.
How do you turn off the frickin' autocomplete feature? Because every time I try to sign onto the frickin' internet...
Do you have any matches? Try setting it on fire.
Alright, here we go. One of the great shortcomings of modern video games and the average flannel range doofus is the fact that they ignore the effect that friction imparts upon a surface. There's a reason why indoor ranges don't allow certain party favor types to be fired at their backstop. There's a reason why some outdoor ranges don't allow shooting during a prolonged drought. Party favor impacts create heat. Heat creates fire. Low-grade explosives create heat and flames. Smoke and illumination, signaling munitions, tear gas delivery systems, even some flashbang devices are so notorious for causing fires that you ain't even allowed to use them at most training facilities. So, what's your point, Dick?
And I bring you fire. I'll take you to burn. Fire. I'll take you to learn.
Look, if you ain't thought about what you're gonna do when a fire breaks out, you might want to start thinking about it. Are you one of them stubborn folk what feels safer in an urban area? Think about how quickly a city block can get razed to the ground by one careless candle if there ain't no emergency response. Power goes out, some dummy tries cooking his freeze-dried fart fuel over a sterno and burns down his whole damn apartment building. Then what? Living on the streets with the brigands and pirates? Good luck, cousin. 'Cause these fellers ain't gonna come to the rescue if in the S has HTF and your home is burning. But don't go panicking yet. Y'all got options. Either get a few dozen strong backs for a bucket brigade, or maybe drop a few bucks on some fire extinguishers. I got one in every room except the bathrooms, but I do occasionally bring one in the bathroom after I've been eating chili. They come in all shapes and sizes. Most of them are ABC rated, which will deal with a lot of your household fires. D-rated ones are even capable of battling flammable metals such as magnesium and phosphorus, but don't go telling nobody you learned it from me. They even got tiny portable ones you can fit into your chest rig next to that armorer's kit and the snack buffet y'all got in there. Why am I bothering to bring this up? Well, now I know y'all are thinking about drones, IEDs, and asymmetrical threats like F-15s and nukes. But fire is not to be underestimated, mostly because fire don't really require any kind of tool or expertise to employ. Any window-licking low-life scumbag with a match can use fire as a weapon. Since the dawn of warfare, folks been using fire against their enemies. Some would go so far as to call it the first WMD. Throughout antiquity, the Egyptians, Chinese, Greeks, Romans, Normans, Saxons, Goths, Huns, Mongols, Vikings, all the way through the Crusades and the Age of Sail and imperialism, fire was used as a means to destroy the enemy. In 1939, the Finns used Molotov cocktails produced in factories in such massive numbers to fend off Soviet tanks that the Soviets started bombing those factories. In every modern conflict, we've seen flamethrowers, Willie Pete, napalm, thermobarics still being viable ways to deny areas, destroy materiel, and unalive folks. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu devoted almost an entire chapter to the application of fire as a weapon. Now, if you was born before 1990 and went to schools what taught kids how to read, y'all can look it up. It's in chapter 12. I ain't gonna quote it verbatim, but he basically says there's 5 ways to attack with fire. First one is burn partygoers in their camp, or in Janet Reno's interpretation, burn babies in their church. Burn their stores, which we would call food, fuel, and provision stockpiles. Burn their supply train and communications networks. Burn their arsenals, which would, in modern terms, be the motor pool, armory, aircraft hangars, etc. And last but not least, throw fire at them during the party. Now, before you go changing your doctrine to just go full-blown scorched earth like a pyromaniac,
Fire! 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 Fire!
understand that fire is dangerously uncontrollable. Once again, if duty done hit the prop, there ain't no 911. Part of your area study ought to involve getting familiar with wind and rain patterns in your region. Know how to stay upwind of any fire you start, either intentionally or by accident. Consider that during periods of dry weather, even a brief party favor exchange can touch off a grass fire or ignite combustibles what been piling up since the trash removal services halted. Make note of isolated structures or groups of structures that you might need to use fire to deny their use by potential hostiles. Are they located far enough away from fields, forests, and any other key infrastructure that you might not want to burn? And for all you highly qualified inner tubes trained door-kicking CQB types, maybe you ain't gotta enter that building at all. Just saying. Prepare for the possibility. Oh, and before I forget, shout out to Randall for not making a damn video specifically about this here subject. I appreciate him leaving some content ideas for other tubers. We're all running out of crap he ain't already gone on about. Thanks, cousin. If you're watching, love your channel. I'ma get another beer.